Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Bridgette and welcome back to my channel. You're probably wondering why I look so weird and shiny. So today we're going to be trying out e.l.f.'s concealer and foundation. I've never tried either one before and I got the lightest shade available in my area. So we're going to see if it's light enough for my pale skin. I know some people have asked me like, hey, e.l.f. is the cheapest around. Can you use it? I'm kind of similar to your complexion. And I'm like, I don't know. So let's find out. Alright guys, before we get started, I put a video every single freaking day, so if you want to hit subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'm kind of nervous. I always have to buy the lightest shade of most foundations. Now that some foundations and brands are expanding into like 40 shade ranges, I probably won't have to be the lightest anymore. But most companies I'm the lightest shade, and sometimes even that's too dark for me. For example, Too Faced, their lightest shade originally was Snow. Snow is too dark for me. I have to mix it with something else. Urban Decay All Nighter, I am in 0.5, which is their lightest shade, and in a MAC, I am in NC15. No, NW15. Yeah. So, there's that. So I'm going to get my hair out of my face, and we're going to get started with the e.l.f. foundation and concealer. So for the foundation, I went to my local Walgreens. They only had 3 color options. When I went to CVS originally, they only had like medium tones, because on the side of town where the CVS is, there's a lot more darker skinned people living on that side. So you go over to the Walgreens and there's a lot more lighter foundations. I don't know why things are like that. Like, everyone should be able to shop everywhere, but for some reason my CVS has darker tones, my Walgreens has lighter tones, and the Walgreens I went to only had 3, and this was the lightest one, and they only had like 1 of each foundation, so it was kind of stupid. This is the shade of Alabaster. It looks dark up here, looks lighter in the container, so I guess we'll see, because Alabaster itself, when you Google it, it looks pretty light, and in the container it looks pretty light. It feels like a pretty luxurious container for what I think the price tag is, like $6. I'll leave it on the screen. There's not super amount of product, but I don't, it's $6. Container actually feels pretty nice. This frosted glass is pretty nice. I'm going to use my Real Techniques Beauty Blender for this. And let's just start off with the foundation, then we'll see what the concealer is like. Okay, so, first of all, I'm sorry this lash is wonky. Ignore that. This is too dark for me. By a substantial amount. It's not like it's one shade. Like, this is a lot paler than my face. It feels very orange. It feels very kind of cakey. It's supposed to be medium to full coverage. I say it's medium. I don't have words for why it's so orange. I feel like the base of my neck and stuff is so much paler. This, on camera, it looks fine, right? On camera, it looks fine. But in real life, like, it's substantially more of a warm color up here than it is on my neck. And personally, I don't want to be warm. I'm perfectly fine being my cold, pale self. If you even see, like, where my ear is, it's such a different color than this. But we're gonna keep going. If I have to film 2 more videos today, but they are not gonna be up close because this is not working out for me. Let's move on to the concealer. We have the HD Lifting Concealer in Fair. I found this also at Walgreens. The CVS I went to only had the color of Light, I think it was called. And I definitely need the fairest of them all. It kind of matches this, so it's not frosted. This feels cheaper than the foundation, but like, it is cheaper than the foundation. Okay, I don't hate the wand. The foundation smelled like sunscreen. This kind of, it has like a small chemically smell, but it's not like terribly bad. Let's Oh no. This is fair? This is fair? It's darker than the foundation. This is fair? Look at that color. Okay, that suggests it's going to be light. So much. It's darker. It makes my under eyes look darker than the blue that was there. Even that with the darker foundation is still lighter than oh, good grief. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna apply it like I would normally. And we're just gonna see how it looks when I blend it all in. We're sticking with that story. Okay, so this is my life now. I could set this. I don't want to. This really makes me actually angry. Like, I know there's people who have more of a struggle finding their shade, especially if they're a deeper skin tone, or they're more of like an olive skin tone. People have more of a problem finding their shade than I do. But oh my god, like, Elf, you're everywhere. Alabaster is supposed to be like a super light shade. If you look at, say, like a Bobbi Brown foundation, they have a shade called Alabaster and it's super pale. But this is not. This is like, I have such an orange ring right here. And I don't even know if the camera picks it up how orange I look in the face. Like, even my chest right here is tanned compared to like my neck and my face naturally because it's like more exposed to the sun. But even that is lighter than this. Like, and this concealer is not fair at all. Anyways, I am going to do my actual face, my real makeup, and I'll be back with my final thoughts, and I'll feel better about it then. Wow, do I feel so much better? So I took all that foundation and concealer off. Obviously, I couldn't have my normal face with that on. It was too dark by a lot. I still don't know why the fair concealer is darker than the foundations they have. I don't understand that. I don't understand how this is fair at all. I even think someone with a medium complexion is probably going to say this is like not really the greatest shade for them. Even if you're pale, not as pale as me, you were like light skin tone, not gonna work. If you are a medium skin tone, this fair color might work for you. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. I do not think this is very good for my skin tone per se. I know I'm saying a lot, you know. I just don't have anything to say about this other than the fact that like it didn't work for me. I can't use either of these products. I think maybe if I mixed the foundation with, say, a really light one, it would equal out. But I feel like that's a lot of work considering I have other foundations that work for me just fine. If you can't afford a high-end foundation or you can only afford one but it's not really your shade, I always suggest getting something lighter than your skin tone. If you have that option, I never do. If you have the option, get something slightly lighter than your skin tone. That way when you set your face, if you want to bronze it up, you know, it'll work out better. Never get something darker. It's so much easier to make a light base darker than it is to make a dark base and make it look lighter. It is so hard to get something too dark and brighten it up. But it's so much easier to still like bronze up, contour out, add some deep shades to something that's lighter. So I don't have that option. These were total fail for me. I think the formula of the foundation was actually pretty decent. If it was the right color, the formula, consistency, coverage was pretty good for like $6. I did not like this. Even when it blended out, I don't think it did anything for me. You would tell me this is $1 and I would believe you. You would tell me this is $15, $20, I will believe you. I just wish it came in a better shade range. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more from me, I put a video every single freaking day. And I'll see you then. Bye!